Okay, this is a demonstration of creating a new notebook LM, and I'm recording it with a camera software from Windows 11. This is a Windows 11 machine, and in addition to that, I would like to run MSN Recorder Max, a screen recorder. So I'm going to turn this on. I want to use the try version. I want to record the entire screen and capture the file name that contains the date and the time.mpeg. Control C to copy and start recording. I'm going to place it at the right side of the screen so it doesn't take the whole screen. And then the next step is to start the new notebook. So I run the new notebook in the browser, create a new notebook. And I want to use a YouTube source for that. So I'm only going to make the screen a little smaller and see if I can kind of move it a little bit to the side while I'm editing a draft of several uploads. So I want to capture the URL into RAM first, Control C to copy it to RAM, and then I want to go next, 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 and make it public, and then publish, and then close. Now that I published it, I want to add it to my notebook LM. So I'm going to move it a little bit to the side here and select, I'm going to move the notebook LM a little bit away to the center, then scroll down to YouTube, select YouTube, and Control V to paste it and insert it into the notebook. And it calls it Troubleshooting Google Drive on a Managed Computer. Okay. Then I go back to another edit draft. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to copy that to the clipboard buffer, Control C to copy. Then I want to move it a little bit to the right so I can see the next button and select next. And I cannot see what I'm selecting there, so I have to move it a little further. And next, and next, and public, and publish, and close. And now that I finished with that, I'm going back to my notebook LM to edit, to add it. So for the sources, I click sources, and I click add source, and the source is going to be another YouTube. Paste it, Control V, and insert. Then go back to my browser to edit yet another folder. So I select edit, grab the URL, Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer, then next, next, and next. I want to make it public, and I want to publish. And then close it and add it to another source. So add another source, scroll down to YouTube, and paste the new source. Control V, and insert. It is red, which means that something is wrong with it. So I will put it in my notes somewhere that it didn't like it, maybe too early. So I'm going to open my notepad here, the untitled, and paste it in. Control V. This will be my red list. Call it red, which means that Notebook did not like it. Sometimes what I may need to do is simply edit again. Let's see if this will work. I'll go add again, and then YouTube again, paste it, Control V, and insert. And didn't like it again. Okay. So then I go back to another edit draft. Edit draft. Copy the URL. Control C. Raise it a bit so I show the next button. And go next, 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 public, and publish. And close. Now I want to edit to another source, add, paste, Control V, and insert. And let's see, it doesn't like it either, or what happened now. It's a little hard to tell, but it looks like it was okay, I'm not sure. Anyways, we got to edit another one, and that will be the last one. For now, edit, draft, next, 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 public, and publish. Close. That was the last one. Let me go there again to make sure that I get the URL. Copy. Then add another source. B. Insert. Also didn't like it. Okay. Any rate, I want to continue. Did I run Pissar? Did I forget about Pissar? No recording. So I did Pissar also. Add the other Control V here. Let's make a folder out of it, and I'll copy all my notes from here and put it in the folder. Troubleshooting Google Drive on a managed computer. Control copy 6 sources. Bad. Notebook LM. Control copy, then file, save as. Want to save it as in a notebook LM. Control V. What about the MSN Recorder Max? Forgot about that. Did I start it? Yes. So let's open up the folder there. Videos. Here it is. Or copies. Rename. Copy to the clipboard buffer. Insert it at the beginning. Okay, now take the path. Copy to the clipboard buffer. Insert at the beginning and Control V and backslash. Copy to the clipboard buffer. Save. Now put it at the top of the file. Control V and enter. File. Save again. At this point, want to stop and review. Save. Now it's going to be the PSR subfolder. Control copy. Then go to Notebook LM. Overwrite it. Control V. Then I want to add that this is a zip type of file. The day and time. So this will be 3-29 dash 2025 Saturday 8:47 p.m. Copy to the clipboard buffer and save. Now review additional details. 47 steps. Start a new one. Paste the previous one right in here. File. Save. Okay, with this in mind, what do I want to do next is to find the notebook LM. Where is that? Notebook LM. Here is notebook LM. Make it full screen. And now that I have it all done, I have all my sources. Notebook LM. I want to get a study guide and all of those other things, and I'm not sure what exactly, how is that saved and notes will appear here. Save a chat message to create a new note or click add note above. Start typing. not really clear what exactly supposed to do here, but I want to study guide. Or can you do shift or something and add all of them? No. You can add only one thing at a time. So add this, add no. Not sure what to do. Jump to bottom. Jump to bottom. Add node, mind map. Mind map. Study guide. Briefing doc. Fuck. Timeline. I don't know, but let's see if it made anything. I will watch activity. Then generate. Stop and review. Save. Take the previous one. Make it sub A. Already now. 8:51, 8:51 p.m. This is a dot ZP. Then copy the path to the clipboard buffer. Insert it. Backslash. Buffer and save. Few additional details. Add a comment. 32 screens. Settings. Settings. Cancel. Start a new recording. Now, put some note. My notepad, Control V, answer. Also, it's smaller and paste that here too. Here. File save. Oh, the main thing is coming up. First of all, I want to play it back and hear that.
Okay, so you know those 1-800 numbers, right? The ones that like spell out words. You've probably seen them. They're all over the place.
Let's see if it works. Some download. Let's try with it later.
Okay, so you know those 1-800 numbers, right? The ones that like spell out words. You've probably seen them. I mean, they're all over the place, right? Especially. So the goal in this deep dive is to look at what happened when this creator was trying to interact with AI using these word-based phone numbers. Right. The issues they had with Google Drive and what we can learn from all of this about where AI is at in understanding human language. Yeah, and how we actually use tech.
What's happening now? Happening now. Let's try it again. Play audio.
Okay, so you know those 1-800 numbers, right? The ones that like spell out words. You probably see them. I mean, they're all over the place, right? One thing else, just like also, and trying to ask was an experiment. Typically, in like a lot of like this one took kind of change accounts. You know, so you shared this video transcript with us, and it seems like a great place to kind of jump off from and look at a couple things. So the goal of this deep dive is to look at what happened when this creator was trying to interact with AI using these word-based phone numbers. The issues they had with Google Drive and what we can learn from all of this about where AI is at in understanding human language. Yeah, and how we actually use tech in certain like organizations and structures and stuff. Right, exactly. So let's just get into it. The creator's first move was to use Google Voice to call ChatGPT. The vanity number started with 347-687-2346. This spells out free trade if you punch it in one phone. They call up ChatGPT and ask it to repeat that name. Country. Yeah, and what's really interesting is how much trouble ChatGPT had getting it right. Really? Oh yeah, the transcript shows that ChatGPT spelled it to repeat it and spell it correctly. Yeah, it seemed to like misunderstand some of the letters. Yeah, like mispronouncing. Yeah, like messed up the N's and the N's. So this shows a limitation in AI and phonetics and highlights a problem with voice recognition. Yeah, imagine trying to get tech support or something and the AI never understand. Right, exactly. It wasn't just the mispronouncing of ChatGPT, actually like the digits. The big problem this time was the X. Yeah, the AI couldn't figure out the X was this strong. And this is a big area where AI think about it. Exactly. Like all the little sounds and changes and the context of everything. Right. AI is always learning, but as you can see, it's not quite there. Yeah, and it's not foolproof. But once the creator like explained the X, ChatGPT could repeat the whole name. So it just needed a little extra oomph for
Yes, X strategy is the name.
Okay, so you know those 1-800 numbers, right? The ones that like spell out words. You've probably seen them. I mean, they're and this is inspired by the YouTube creator who went beyond just like noticing. They tried to use one in an experiment with AI. Yeah, ChatGPT specifically, and like a lot of like years ago. This one took kind of a detour into Google Drive managed accounts. You know how it is. So you shared this video transcript with us, and it seems like a great place to kind of jump off from and look at a couple things. For sure. So the goal in this deep dive is to look at what happened when this creator was trying to interact with AI using these word-based phone numbers. Right. The issues they had with Google Drive and what we can learn from them. Okay, so you know those 1-800 numbers, right? The ones that like spell out words. You've probably seen them. I mean, they're all over the place, right? Especially late at night, like during commercials. Oh yeah, totally. I've seen a bunch. Well, today we're going deep on vanity numbers. And this is inspired by a YouTube creator who went beyond just like noticing one. They tried to use one in an experiment with AI. AI, interesting. Yeah, ChatGPT specifically, and like a lot of like tech explorations go. This one took kind of a detour into Google Drive and managed accounts. You know how it is. So you shared this video transcript with us, and it seems like a great place to kind of jump off from and look at a couple things. For sure. So the goal in this deep dive is to look at what happened when this creator was trying to interact with AI using these word-based phone numbers. Right. The issues they had with Google Drive and what we can learn from all of this about where AI is at in understanding human language. Yeah, and how we actually use tech in certain like organizations and structures and stuff. Right, exactly. So let's just get into it. The creator's first move was to use Google Voice to call ChatGPT. Okay. The vanity number they started with was 347-687-2346. Got it. And it spells out firm trade if you punch it into your phone. Okay. They call up ChatGPT and ask it to repeat that name. Firm trade. Yeah, and what's really interesting is how much trouble ChatGPT had getting it right. Really? Well, yeah, the transcript shows that ChatGPT struggled to repeat it and spell it correctly. Yeah, it seemed to like misunderstand some of the letters. Yeah, like mispronouncing. Yeah, like it mixed up the N S and the F. Oh, wow. So I guess like shows a limitation in the AI that understands phonetics and highlights a problem with relying only on voice recognition when the right name. Yeah, totally. Imagine trying to get tech support or something and the AI can't even understand the name of the company. Right, exactly. And it wasn't just the mispronounced letters. ChatGPT actually like converted the letters back to digits. What? Yeah, it like spit out 242-8478. It's almost like it was trying to like force those letters back onto a phone keyboard. So strong. Yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, right? AI is processing spoken language and then trying to make sense of it, right? So it's like speech to text and maybe back to speech, and even for humans, spelling phonetically can be tricky. Oh, for sure. So like defaulting to numbers is not surprising. True. But it does show that it doesn't really get vanity numbers and what they're for. Okay. Then the creator tried another vanity number, 978-728-3449, which spells X-strategize. X-strategize. Interesting. Yeah, this one also had some issues. What? Well, the big problem this time was the X. The AI had a really hard time with X-strategize as a phrase. Like, couldn't figure out that the X was the starting word. Huh. And this is a big area it's being developed. Yeah, trying to get AI to understand all the weird things about human language. Exactly. Like all the little sounds and changes and the context of everything. Right. AI is always learning, but as you can see, it's not quite there. Yeah, and it's not foolproof. But once the creator explained the X, ChatGPT could repeat the whole name perfectly. So it just needed a little help. Yeah, just a little extra info and then it could process everything. Interesting. Now what the creators did next is really cool. They started asking ChatGPT follow-up questions about like the business theme behind X Strategize. Okay. It even brought up registering a company in the Bahamas. Whoa. Yeah, so they were really pushing things, seeing if the AI could not only understand the name, but come up with ideas. Yeah, like seeing if it could connect the dots. Exactly. And then there's something else I noticed in the transcript. The creator documented all of this in their notes. Okay. Super detailed, like down to the last detail. Well, some people are really organized. Right, I know I'm always looking for files and stuff. But this creator was adding prefixes and suffixes to the file names to like mark what happened on each column. Oh, wow. Like, was it successful? What did the AI mess up? And then the vanity numbers they talked about. Huh. And they even put the video phone And this is something we can all learn from.
Absolutely. It's such a good reminder to stay organized, especially when you've got a lot of projects going on.
Yeah, and they're using really descriptive names for files and a good folder structure.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Makes everything easy to find.
Right, and they're saving in multiple places locally and on Google Drive. That's smart for data security.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you've ever lost a file because of a hard drive crash or whatever, you know how important backups are.
Totally. Now, here's something interesting. The creator actually tried calling ChatGPT to help with a completely separate problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were having an issue with Google Drive on another account. It's like they were trying to use AI as tech support.
Huh. That's a cool idea.
Right. It shows how people are starting to expect AI to help with all sorts of things, even stuff it was really designed for.
That's true. AI is getting used for more and more every day.
So let's talk about this Google Drive situation. The creator was trying to set up a second Google Drive account.
Okay.
They were using the email address usacloud@gmail.com, and they immediately ran into problems with the username and password prompts.
Oh.
Right. It's so frustrating. And then it clicked. They realized that they were on a computer managed by the University of Miami.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and the system was expecting the login for the university account.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a university computer.
Right, and this is really common in corporate and school environments.
Yeah, it's all about security and controlling software.
Exactly, and then they have a message saying a newer version of Google Drive is already installed.
Oh, so they couldn't just add another account?
Nope. It seems like on a managed computer like that, you're pretty much limited to one Google Drive account.
Yeah, it's a security thing, right? To stop people from getting into stuff they shouldn't.
Right, and to control all the data within the university.
It's a balance, you know, between letting people do what they want and keeping everything secure.
Yeah, for sure. The creator even thought about trying to use virtual machines as a workaround,
Interesting.
but then realized the university probably wouldn't allow that either.
Probably not.
It's a good reminder that even if you know how to do stuff technically, sometimes you're just stuck with the rules of the system.
Yeah, you can't always get around the rules.
Now, even with his Google Drive problem, the creator was documenting everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, they used a super long file named Google Drive setup. One only for managed account, for managed EC.
Wow, that's specific.
Yeah, but it gets the point across. And they saved this info in a bunch of different places, again, showing how organized they are.
That's impressive.
So we've seen the AI stuff, the Google Drive stuff, but there's one more thing. The creator tried to make a podcast using 6 sources.
A podcast?
Yeah, and we can assume those sources included the interactions we've been talking about.
Oh, wow, some meta.
Right. They wanted to use an interactive mode for playback with commentary, but it seems like they had some technical problems.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know how tech can be. But they did manage to get some audio generated.
And what did it say?
Well, according to the transcript, it talked about the benefits of using vanity numbers for branding.
Oh, wow, so they were using AI to talk about something they were trying to get AI to understand.
Exactly. It's like a whole other level of meta.
That's
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what are the big takeaways here? We've seen how AI understands human language, and it's not perfect.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see where AI is strong and where it struggles.
Right, like the problems with firm trade and X-Strategize show that there's still a gap between how we understand spoken language and what AI can do.
Totally, and it makes you think about what that means for the future as we use AI.
Exactly. We've also seen how important it is to be organized digitally.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The way this creator was naming files and backing everything up is a great example for all of us.
Especially when you're dealing with a lot of data.
And don't forget about backups. People don't realize how important they are until it's too late.
So true. And then there's the Google Drive situation. It reminded us that there are limits to what you can do on managed devices.
Yeah, those security measures are there for a reason.
It's all about balancing what users need with what the organization needs.
It's a tough balance for sure.
Now, this all brings up some interesting questions for you, the listener. Given what we've seen about AI and spelling and understanding context, what challenges do you think businesses will face as they use voice interfaces more?
Yeah, like think about brand communication or even tech support. Will those limitations lead to problems for customers?
That's a great point. And thinking about the Google Drive issue, what strategies can people and organizations use to manage data across different cloud storage systems when they're in these restricted environments?
Right. Are there workarounds that are both secure and follow the rules?
These are the questions that make these deep dives so interesting.
Totally. It shows how even something as simple as a phone number or a cloud storage account can lead to all these complex issues.
And it gives us a look at the technology we use every day and its limitations.
It's all about looking deeper and seeing what's really going on.
So keep those questions in mind and keep exploring those deep dives you find online.
You never know what you might discover.
You might find something amazing just below the surface.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay, so we're basically done. We can stop the recording.